Today we're making vegetable biryani, a dish that's packed with aromatic spices, fluffy rice, and tender vegetables. We'll start with the crucial component, which is fried onions. These add a beautiful sweetness and crunch to the biryani. The key though is to slice them thinly and fry them slowly in a generous amount of oil. I used ghee and avocado oil. You want to fry them slowly and constantly stir them so that they don't burn, because if they burn, it's going to give the biryani a bitter taste, and we do not want that. This process takes time, but it's worth it, and we want those onions to be golden brown and crispy, again making sure that they are not burnt. While the onions are frying, let's move on to the rice. Make sure to use long grain basmati rice, and you want to rinse it till the water runs clear, and then we're going to soak the rice for about 20 minutes. Make sure not to soak the rice for too long or it will be mushy. While the rice is soaking, let's turn our attention to the veggies, which is the star of this biryani. We've got a colorful cast of characters here. Cauliflower for some nutty flavor, carrots for sweetness, and those snappy green beans for texture. And of course, no biryani is complete for me without potatoes. I put them in every biryani that I make. To marinate the vegetables, we use 1 cup of plain unflavored yogurt. Our aromatic spice blend, full recipe in the description below, and the full ingredients list for the marinade is in the description below as well. Meanwhile, let's make the ginger garlic paste. To do that, we simply blend garlic, ginger, and an optional green chili. In the same pan that we fried the onions, we're going to add our whole spices to toast up a little. And in there we're going to add our ginger garlic paste and saute that down till the rawness goes away. I added a little bit of oil. And then adding the vegetables and frying them off. After about 20 minutes of sauteing, add about a cup of boiling water to make the curry. Now to that we add about half of our fried onions. Then I add about a cup of frozen peas. About 15 minutes later, I added a half a cup of chopped cilantro. Then remove about half of the vegetables and set them aside. Now let's turn our attention to the rice. In a pot of water, add 2 tablespoons of salt and a list of spices that's going to be in the description below, and boil the rice, stirring frequently for about 10 to 12 minutes, making sure not to overcook the rice. It should be breaking in your finger, but not mushy. Now it's time to strain the rice. I have a cup where I collected about a cup of the rice water. You want to dump the rice and remove as many of the spices as you can. Now let's layer the biryani. We have our vegetables in the bottom. Add one layer of rice. After each layer of rice, add a layer of fried onions and chopped cilantro and mint. Cover the rice with some of the fried onions, another layer of rice, another layer of vegetables, rice, and fried onions. For the final layer, I'm adding melted ghee, some rose water, Kira water, which is optional. You could use either the rose or the Kira or both. Then finally I drizzle some of that rice water on top. Then I soak some milk with saffron and put that on top as well. Finally, I added chopped coriander and chopped mint. Squeezed in some lemon and a few slices of lemon, and then we cook it on a low heat for 20 minutes. I put this cast iron in between the flame and the pot so that the bottom doesn't burn. While the biryani finishes cooking, it's the perfect time to make raita. It's the perfect sauce to accompany biryani. We're gonna toast the cumin seeds and then crush them. Once crushed in a bowl, add a cup to a cup and a half of plain unflavored yogurt. To that, add your crushed cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon of chaat masala, 1 teaspoon sugar, a quarter teaspoon salt, fresh ground pepper, and chopped coriander leaves, and the sauce is done. Very important, after 20 minutes of cooking the biryani, leave it fully uncovered for at least 30 minutes. Full recipe for everything in the description below. Now you want to fluff the rice, and we are ready to try it out. Rice is fluffy, it's not mushy, smells amazing, and it's perfectly cooked. I cannot wait to try it.